Hey guys, today's gonna be a little bit of a different video. This is gonna be kind of an off the cuff video because I usually do have scripts that I kind of go over before I do my videos, but today I'm just gonna kind of go off what I can just think up. But today I want to just talk about why I think, or why people can see that atheism is rising throughout the world. Because my mom is religious and she doesn't think it's happening. But one of the main reasons I would say is because we're coming to a better understanding of the world in general. Because the more science, the more science goes along, the more things that are explained that are kind of like, let's say in the Bible, that are kind of just like God did it, but then later in history we can explain why that happened, and that it isn't like magic or something like that, or a miracle. And I think as it goes on, there's going to be less and less religious people, and it's starting with, I would say it's starting with a lot of young people, like I think I'm a millennial between 1980 and 2000, and I think those are the people that are becoming atheists, mostly. Because I see a lot of YouTubers that are around that age range that are atheists. And we also have some adults that are around my parents' age, like Aaron Ra and other atheist YouTubers. But another reason I think is because when people read the Bible, there are some pretty bad things in there. And that the Bible does kind of promote sexism and slavery a little bit, because it does kind of condone it in the Bible. It isn't specifically against it. And a lot of moral things in the Bible aren't moral now. And there's a lot of like weird magical things in the Bible because people couldn't explain things back then when it was created. And now at this point we can. We have a good understanding of how the universe is and how it is around us. The universe just didn't pop in, and the earth isn't flat, and other things like that. Because I think I looked at something before about like how many people are in a certain religious group, and they had atheism up there, which includes well, I'll say first, I think it said that Christianity was, I think, 2.1 billion, which is understandable because it's the largest religion in the world, and then they had Islam, which is 1.6 billion, which I still can't understand how many people can believe in that. And then third was atheism, which I think was 1.1 billion, but in that section they include, of course, normal atheism, agnosticism, and secularism. I can't remember the fourth one. They had a fourth one in it, but I can't exactly remember. But they had those in those groups, so I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And specifically in America, I was looking at a 2014 statistic, and it said that I think around 20% of people didn't want to say that they were, like, what religious affiliation they had. So I think that it kind of counts that as atheism. I'm not really 100% on that, but it just says it. And I think it said 2 point something of people said that they were agnostic, and then 1 point something said they were atheist. I do think eventually religion will probably kind of sputter out and kind of just go into the far reaches of the world. And most people will think they are just kind of crazy. And that stuff in that is fairy tales. Because doing this video, I don't mean to really insult religious people. I'm just saying that atheism is on the rise since the beginning of the 2000s. I think that's all I really wanted to say. This is weird doing a video like this without rehearsing or writing stuff down. If you guys want videos like this, I can definitely put out more like this. And I think that's just about it. If you guys have any questions for me, or you want to debate me or something like that in the comments, please write it down below, and I'll definitely get back to you. I get like no comments. I will like some comments. But yeah. I think that's just about it. Alright. Bye guys.